Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have our next OwlCrate adult fantasy box to unbox. So this is just a reminder that this box is really small because it's just a book. There's no goodies here. If you're looking for the goodies, that is the young adult box. So the OwlCrate young adult box for December 2024 is already on my channel, so check out that unboxing. So this is just a reminder for those who are currently subscribed and for any newcomers. So I do have chronic illness, and so my voice sometimes gets weird because my throat is having issues. I'm having problems swallowing, which also sometimes affects the way I pronounce things. I'm also going through a divorce that I do not want. So my husband is leaving me. He is claiming it is because he can't deal with the stress of my chronic illness. I think for a lot of women who have been divorced, we know that there's more to the story. So I'm going through a huge life transition. With that being said, please know that some of my videos are slightly out of order right now. Like, I filmed a bunch before Christmas. I kind of assumed that I would have some downtime in between like my traveling and seeing family, and it turns out I did not. I only had enough time to actually edit one video, which I posted earlier today. So this will be my second video today, which is really unusual. I usually only try to do one upload per day because I don't want to overwhelm my subscribers or myself, because I do work full time. You know, my YouTube channel is my side hobby that I like to do. Would love to have it monetized simply for extra income, especially since I am now going down to a single income. And I work for a nonprofit, so it's not like I'm making a lot of money. So monetizing my channel would be awesome. So please subscribe, share my videos. So just know that things are going on in my life that are going to affect this channel and my ability to do this, because again, this is not my full-time job. I have a full-time job, and this is just a side hobby that I like to do because I am very isolated because of my chronic illness. A lot of it comes down to controlling my environment and especially my temperature. So even like a 2-degree difference in temperature can actually cause really painful flare-ups that are equivalent to second-degree burn. So this is one of the things that I like to do just for fun and to socialize with people, because I love other readers. I do apologize that some videos are going to be out of order, but it is what it is. As always, thank you all so much for being here and supporting me. Let's go ahead and get into our OwlCrate adult fantasy box for December 2024. And this is just a reminder, because I actually keep forgetting that OwlCrate no longer does like a print of their newsletter or anything like that. So the pamphlet for the boxes are actually online. So you have to use your phone to scan the QR code on the inside of the box to be taken to the digital information about the box. So our theme for our December 2024 OwlCrate Fantasy box is Fortune's Favor. And please remember that we do have a Spotify playlist that is inspired by the book of this month. And the book this month is The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. So it says, our December book is a heartwarming story about the importance of friends and found family. The protagonist of this cozy fantasy is a wandering fortune teller who deals with the smallest of fates. Her calm yet lonely life is upended when she ends up on a quest to find a lost child. Joined by a crew of people, each with their own peculiarities, our protagonist finds herself caring for her new friends. When a force from her past threatens to destroy everything they've built, she must confront her fears and face her fate. Definitely sounds interesting. We're going to have to read the synopsis to get a little bit more information. Tao is an immigrant fortune teller traveling between villages with just her trusty mule for company. She only tells small fortunes, whether it will hail next week, which boy the barmaid will kiss, when the cow will calf. She knows from bitter experience that big fortunes come with big consequences. Even if it's a lonely life, it's better than the one she left behind. But a small fortune unexpectedly becomes something more when a semi-reformed thief and an ex-mercenary recruit her into their desperate search for a lost child. Soon they're joined by a baker with a need for adventure, and of course, a slightly magical cat. Tao sets down a path with companions as big-hearted as her fortunes are small, but as she lowers her walls, the shadows of her past are closing in, and she'll have to decide whether to risk everything to preserve the family she never thought she could have. I will say that I was actually interested in this book. Like, I was happy that OwlCrate did this book. I think another book company might have been doing it, whether in their own sub boxes or whether it was like a side book that you could purchase separately. I don't quite remember, but I do know I heard about this book and I was definitely interested. So I'm very happy that OwlCrate did this. We of course do have an exclusive cover that is very, very beautiful. I do really like the blue that is seen throughout this cover. And of course, this book is Asian inspired, so we have a lot of that type of artwork. And here are very beautiful stenciled edges. We have a very intriguing reversible dust jacket. This is obviously a scene from the book that seems like things get really dicey. We also have a foiled hardcover case, and it says there's nothing wrong with being just you. And on the back side it says everyone deserves a home. We also have beautiful illustrated end papers. It is signed by the author and has an author letter inside as well as bonus content. So that is it for our exclusive edition of The Teller of Small Fortunes. And so with everything going on with my life, it is going to be quite some time before I get to this book because I also have so many other books ahead of it. So for those of you who know, I always read my books from my book boxes first, and I've been able to keep up, and then I got a whole bunch of boxes all at once right before the holidays, and of course aligning with the time with my husband just telling me he's bailing on me. So I haven't been in the right mindset to read, and then on top of that I have so many other things that I have to take care of because my whole entire life is in transition because of the holidays and how things have been going. My office is also completely trashed. I have just books piled up that I haven't even put on my shelves yet and all that jazz, so I'm like, I need to clean up that also. So again, my time is not being spent reading quietly because I have so many other things going on right now. So it's going to be a while before I can get to this. I'm kind of assuming I probably won't get to it until February, which is not great, but I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace that I'm going through probably the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life. I'm really scared, I'm really hurt, and there's just a lot of things, and I don't do well with change. And I'm just trying to survive it all, and it's going to be hard because he'll be moving out in February, and that will be the end of my 12-year relationship. And of course, it doesn't help that I'm having medical issues, and especially around my throat, and I'm still choking on food. So I'm like, my life's really kind of difficult right now, but just chugging along, trying to keep positive, as I am really looking forward to reorganizing the house and getting rid of stuff that I don't want. But somehow life goes on. Please be sure to let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this design of this book. I think OwlCrate did a beautiful job, as usual. They usually do pretty good with their book designs. And then just let me know if you were interested in this book, or are you looking forward to reading it. Anything that came to mind while you're watching this video. Please remember to keep things kind in the comments as far as me and my husband's divorce, regardless of the situation of how mad I am and disappointed in him and obviously hurt. I also don't want to spend all my time bashing him, so keep it clean and nice in the comments to the best of your ability, and know that I appreciate every single one of you and all just the love and support you guys have been giving me. I hope you've all had a good holiday season, and hopefully we can all look to the new year. Be sure to like this video if you want to see me do more unboxings. I'm definitely going to try my best to keep OwlCrate, both the young adult and our adult boxes. Like I've mentioned before, we might have to just switch over to doing book reviews and book recaps, which nothing wrong with that. Thanks again, everyone, and enjoy your week.